There's nothing wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. This is something I've been finally learning in my life. There is nothing wrong with me. And more than the sense of there being nothing wrong with me, the things that I do, I'm not doing things wrong. Most of my adult life, I've had a sense of, I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing that wrong, I'm being a little weird, I'm being a little different, I'm not following the regular path. And if this relates to you, then it's not that you're weird, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. You just have a different approach to life. You do things and you live things a different way. But I've always had this sense of, but I need to improve. When that sense of wrongness is so deep, it fills everything that you do. It fills everything I've done. My entire adult life, workshops, therapies, always to improve myself. And yes, I have improved. I've improved in my work, in so many different talents and so many abilities. But that push for growth, to improve, it's always been underneath it a sense of, maybe one day I'll get to this kind of end point, some point where Andrew is fine, he's done, tick the box, I'm healed, I'm fixed, I'm not wrong anymore, I'm not weird. But it doesn't work. There is no end point. There's never an end point. And slowly I'm seeing this now, and I'm starting to breathe into it. And if you think of it as growth will always happen. Growth is happening. Plants grow, trees grow. You are growing. Growth is inevitable, but it's how you grow. When you think of a garden, if it's left unkempt, the weeds come in, the branches get a little twisted. The garden can become quite out of control. But if you have a vision for yourself, which is great, like maybe you want to be a certain thing, in a certain position, a certain career. I had kind of these Hollywood visions in my 20s. So do this, and I'll get there. And when I'm in Hollywood, I'm sorted. So that was the vision, which was fine, but really it was a fantasy. But the point is, to aim for that fantasy is discipline. And so I followed this Hollywood kind of vision for years of writing workshops for my writing skills, but also for me, because I was always very conscious that there's something not quite right with me. I'm a little wrong. I'm not normal. Doing these workshops. And so with that endless pruning and the endless self-development, coming a point where, yes, I'm more self-aware. I'm becoming more comfortable in my abilities, in my sensations. And slowly that sense of wrongness diminishes, because I know I'm good at what I do. Intellectually, I know how to write, I know how to meditate, I know how to do many things, but still this frustration, this disconnect. I'm not connecting to the wider world. Things aren't quite clicking and manifesting. And again, coming back to this vision of the garden and nurturing the garden, pruning the garden, I'm finally seeing now that there is no end point. And actually, growth, as I said, is inevitable, but it's the discipline. And the discipline is endless. The discipline is until the day you die. If you have a vision for your life, if you want to shine that light of awareness onto your life, then that discipline, the discipline of living, the discipline of being a kind of decent human being, if you want to call it that, is lifelong. And I think for me, as I settle into that, if I settle into the sense of how I'm feeling now, this relief, but I don't have to push. And the discipline that I've had my entire life is a beautiful thing. It's a gift. And if you have this discipline, it's a beautiful discipline. And you can prune the way you grow. You can develop the way you grow. with no final point of being fixed. But you will grow and grow, and you'll grow until the day you die. And if you keep this discipline, this pruning, this nurturing, giving the right nutrients, you will grow in a way that you become closer to your original, the vision. And the vision can change, the vision can completely transform, as it has for me. I had this Hollywood vision. And as that's shifted into something else, into just being creative, being a writer, telling stories. And so sharing this story now with you, my life story even, I find value in that and beauty in that. And hopefully in hearing this, you can connect to that. That the story of your life is a story. We don't need to hold on to it, and it can shift. And so I want to share maybe a little meditation now, just into this, the discipline. Discipline as being something beautiful, a pruning, a nurturing with no end point, so that you can just be. There's nothing wrong, there's nothing right. You're caring for yourself, you're looking after yourself. And that's it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. So meditate anywhere. I'm in a farmer's field right now, the sun's going down. It's never going to be perfect. And this is why I'm here. It's never going to be perfect. There's probably wind in the microphone now, but who cares? It's a meditation. We allow it to be. We don't focus on these little details. We focus on what's deeper, what's more kind of real. We tune in. So wherever you are now, take a minute, close your eyes, and just tune into, to start with, whatever maybe wrongness that you've been carrying. And this endpoint, this goal that you maybe always fantasized about. And we're going to let that go. And we're just going to step into this garden as a beautiful thing, and the nurturing of the garden as a beautiful thing. So, bring your attention to your breath. Just take 3 deep in-breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Just tune into your body, to wherever you may be carrying any tension right now. In your shoulders, your lower back, wherever it is, and just allow it to be there. Just allow yourself to sink a little into your body. And just allow also the world around you to be as it is. There will be noises, there will be sounds. It's never going to be perfect, so we work with what is. Now, letting go of what's not important. Coming to the breath. Feeling the weight of the shoulders and the arms. Your legs on the ground beneath you. And bring to mind this experience that maybe you have also shared in your life of things not being quite right, of always striving. That one day in the future things will be right. And all the courses and the classes and the workshops and the jobs and all the money spent and all the places visited that you've explored to be a better person. Just see that mountain beneath you. Everything you've built. There's a strength in that. Everything that you've learned and studied has value. Every experience is giving you something, some new knowledge, some insight. Don't dismiss it. Every failure is beneath you, part of your foundation. You've been standing on the top of this mountain for so long, but it's been covered in clouds. You've had no perspective of the world around, no sense of how far you've come, how far you've climbed. So just let these clouds begin to slip away. Slowly the world around begins to open up. Just allow yourself to see the foot of the mountain, how far it is. Just see how far you've climbed. Maybe it's been tiring. Maybe it's been hard. A lot of work to climb all this way. But now you're here. And there's no more to climb. Standing on the top of the mountain. Just sink into what you've earned. You've earned so much. It's all valid. Every experience. How could you have done anything wrong to climb so far? Maybe you've left people behind in your life. Maybe you've left them at the foot of the mountain or halfway up because they felt you were going too far. You were pushing things. Or you just felt compelled and drawn to climb higher. It just left you isolated, feeling alone. But as you stand here now, as you look around the whole of the mountain, just take in the world, the landscape around. What do you see? What do you feel? Do you feel strong? Even proud of yourself? Proud for all the energy, the commitment, everything that it's taken for you to climb so far. As we take in the world around from this mountain, everything that we've learnt, you just step a little further, just a few steps on the top of this mountain. only to discover what we thought was the top of a mountain, actually a volcano, a long, dead volcano, but within the peak of this volcano is a garden full of life, hidden away from everyone. And all of the work, everything that you've done to climb this far is reflected in this garden, sitting in this extinct volcano. It's life. There's nowhere higher to climb. There's only the garden to explore, to tender, to take care of. That volcano that was once erupting, so full of the fire that drew you up there, is at rest now. It's a rest in this garden, taking in the sounds, the world around. You've created this garden, and it's yours. And deep below this garden is the heart of the volcano, which you can tune into any time that you choose. This fire is within you. You don't need to climb higher and higher anymore. You just need to tune into the fire in your belly. It's always there. And take rest in the garden that you've created. Knowing it will always need your discipline, your affection, your care. Just allow yourself to sit now for a few moments, feeling this volcano, knowing that you can move at any time between the fire and its depths. And the peace of the garden at its peak. Both are within your reach. The climbing, the striving is over. You are here. You have arrived. Be proud of that. Feel that through the whole of your body. And the world around can be messy, can be critical. The world around can be anything it likes. But you have this stillness in the garden. And you have this power, this fire in your belly. And the world is as the world is. This is your center. This is your strength. This is yours. You've earned it. You really have earned it. Now slowly we'll spend the last minute now just tuning in to that strength and this quiet side by side within you. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. So carry this. Really, really, really carry this. You've earned it. Everything you've done. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So stay with this. And the sun is setting right now. So I'm going to quickly flip the camera and let you see the sunset just before it's gone. Enjoy this. Allow the sun to set and all the criticisms and everything that is not yours.